Oh, hey, what's up? I've had a really good week, I gotta say. Got my car back at the end of last week. That was super exciting. I've been, suffering for, gosh, it's been over a month where I've been without it. And so finally getting it back, and it's basically had like an entirely new engine put in, which it should for all the K's I had to drop. But in any case, it's running so nicely. So I'm back to first place. It's great. Yeah, I gotta suffer this abundance of green turtle shells, but that's all right because I'm no longer driving the Donkey Kong of a van that I was driving. So no longer spinning out, and that's really great. And then what else? Oh yeah, so we just had a few of you just like rise to the call, or rise to, I don't know, to the request, I don't know, whatever it is. Grayskull got just the right peeps we need, and we've been like on this like crazy awesome upswing, and it's been really fun. We're at like the highest rank that we've ever had, and it's really fun to be able to share this with our new friends, and yeah, just to get to know some new friends. That's been fun. That's been cool. So we're really happy for those of you that decided to give us a chance. So welcome. And then oh yeah, other than that, just here we are now in collab rerun for Final Fantasy 7, which is always kind of a weird place because I don't know. Okay, I like to get things done while I talk to you. You're on my team, not the other way around. So let's see. Let's go see. History is going to tell on me right now. What did I miss here? What did I not do? Chain. All right. Oh, so this is good because I can demonstrate why. Ooh, this is it. Ooh, maybe not this party. Well, we'll try it. I think we should be able to get through on the first one. This is why you definitely, if you don't have Tifa, you wanna build her up. Okay, you're missing a few things, but you can probably do what I need you to do. Let's put it on an initial placement. Let's go. This is what's cool about Tifa. So she is my go-to for easy chain missions when they want you to chain 3 or more. I bring her on Esper fights. I bring her everywhere that wants me to do that. And then I just go ahead and put her in the front, and then go through. You've probably done this with. You probably just you know what you're doing. Anyway, so let me wait. Sorry, let me get through this so I can continue to. So what I like about her is she can go pretty far, and then she also usually has pretty high agility. So it's one of the first people that you get to move. Sorry, let's just go through this real quick. But she's just excellent for these training missions. Easy to bring around, and having one of those chaining peeps in your back pocket is great. And I know there's a lot of other units like that, but there we go. There she goes. She's got it done, and now I can just go back to auto. Anyway, yeah, like Lucia does it. Elena can do it. Elena's time limited, so not the same. But I just prefer Tifa because, again, she's free. We all get her. And I know probably a lot of you have pulled Lucia by now, but I just feel like she's a lot easier to manage, just throw in there. Like my Tifa is level 102, and she's been kind of stuck there. So now that I enter this collab, it's kind of a question of, do I go ahead and 120 her? I don't really see myself 140ing her right now. Not at this time. I gotta wait and see how global is going to be with the awakening resources for 140, and whether or not I want to put them in her. Probably not, because like I said, she's been fine. She's been doing what I need her to do at 102. So I don't even know. Yeah, what all I'm going to do. I have Eris/Aerith at 120. I do have a LB3 merit that I pulled while going for Eris/Aerith. So I don't know what I'm going to do, except for just kind of hoard everything right now, and then decide at the end exactly what I'm going to do. Hey, you know what? I don't know if I can request you. I might be full. Well, I tried. We'll see, Alex Hourne. Thanks for your help, by the way. I appreciate it. So, yeah. Let's see. You want to tell me again? What was I not able to do last time? Oh, seriously? I couldn't beat this with water elements? Please. Alright, this is going to be an easy one. I don't even have to do anything. I'm just going to set them on auto, and they'll take care of it. Yeah. Oh, so, yeah. Going back in time and kind of seeing where you were when something, originally came out, it's kind of fun. It's kind of embarrassing at the same time, and just kind of reminds you of where you were. And on that note, oh man, I don't know how many of you guys have seen this new stat site that's been like making the rounds. Oh, it's incredible. It's crazy the amount of information that it has, and it's pretty interesting to just kind of like go back and look at your stats and just like in so many different ways. Your most used units. That's been interesting. For me, it's been like looking at our guild history, and then like looking at all of those people that you remember. Like, oh man, Crabcake, what have you been up to? And then you can kind of go stalk them. You know how people like to stalk on social media. Well, this is like the War of the Visions version of that. Like, Crabcakes, what have you been up to? And then I go look, and it's like, no, you really did fall off the face of the planet. That's so sad. We miss you. And things like that, and just like look at the funny people that were in your guild. I think it would be awesome, like if like this data mining thing, whatever it is, was able to show you like all your chat history in game, because that would have been really interesting. But yeah, speaking of that, from this data mining site, I'd like to give a shout out, because I only give shout outs to people that deserve it. And if I don't give you a shout out, it's not that I'm not cool, it's just that maybe you just didn't deserve a shout out. So right now though, I am going to give a shout out to, let me give it a second so that I can shoot up this visual aid. All right, there you go. That's enough. All right, there you go. Here's a visual aid to show the top 10. Yeah, so this is the leaderboard right now. This is the top 10 ranked guilds in War of the Visions at the moment. So shout out to Cookie Jar, man, for taking first place. And I gotta say, Masters in the Universe as a show, it's like you always have your series regulars, but then you always have like your repeat cameos. And we've got a few people around here that hang in our Discord who are repeat cameos. And we've got a friend in Cookie Jar. We've also got a friend in Visipor. So it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to see what y'all are up to. So shout out to Cookie Jar for taking rank 1. Well done. And then, yeah, this site is very interesting because you can kind of jump all around. You can see, let's go let this tell on me for what. Oh, man. Dude, this is super embarrassing. All right, I won't make you suffer through. That looks like another Cheney mission. But for real, we can do this, right? With my Zap team. Oh, yeah, I don't know about that. So, Ibarra here, she just got her final job 24 to 25 thing done the other day. Yesterday. I pulled her like on pity a year ago in March, and finally just yesterday I was able to finish her just in time for this double barracks thing, which, by the way, it's a double barracks thing right now. So go like look at your barracks and make sure that you've got all the deserving peeps in there that you want to double up on. Don't let anybody weird be in there, because you'll be sad not to maximize the shard potential for them. Anyway, let's go. Oh shoot, yeah, no, this is right. We're gonna just see how this goes. Don't look at my gear. In fact, don't go look me up on that site either, because it'll be very embarrassing, I promise you. Although it only goes back to July 2021, and I think like my most embarrassing antics were prior to that. So the good news is that you'll never see that, and you never can see that. And so, joke's on you. Go back and look, and you'll see that I'm actually looking pretty good. Anyhow, yeah, it's a funny little stalking and data guide. If you want to go look and see what people are generally running, and just, gosh, man, as soon as I saw that, I spent so much time just like flipping through charts. It was really pretty fun. A lot more fun than I have been dealing with Tech, because you know how I feel about Tech, and the Scorpion Sentinel, he's reminding me of that. Yeah, not a fan of it. In fact, I've got a channel dedicated to the fact that I might suck at it. I gotta say, Windows, what is it with you? And this might be like a kind of like polarizing, because Mac versus Windows, and like people, I'm just gonna probably annoy everyone right now because people have opinions on that. But I've been like, I was originally Mac originally PC, and then got a Mac and was able to like upload all my music to iTunes for like a trillion years. So that's kind of why I was on Mac and iPhotos and things like that. But now I'm back to having a PC, and I gotta say, Windows. Oh, see, I got that, but I didn't get the 3 or more. Dang it. Man, what can we do? I guess we can probably put in a party that could maybe handle the 3 and see how that works. Let's see. All right, Buster Sword +3, we got that. Oh, by the way, we're supposed to be talking about if anything's cool to pull this week, but this is like a weird week, so sorry, but you're kind of just dealing with my jibber jabber. All right, we can probably do maybe even with a water. I might even still be able to do this thing. Let's just do it with a water team. Oh no, what are you? You're MR water. That's weird. Don't be that. Let's just be regular water. See if you guys can get that 3 thing while I talk about the windows. Yeah, actually, I think I'm gonna stare at my own windows right now while I speak about Windows, because I kind of hold you to blame. Your name is Window, and so I'm a little bit mad at you for having that name. But I don't even want to tell you how much time I spent the other morning, because I tried to get online, and it was like, oh no, the Wi-Fi is not working. I was like, oh, what's going on with the Wi-Fi? So then I spent like, again, I don't want to tell you how much time, troubleshooting my Wi-Fi, like restarting the modem and all those words that, I feel super cool being able to throw down. And like restarting that and then like troubleshooting and like logging out, logging in, logging out, logging in. And it was driving me bananas, and I was really mad about it. And I was like, you know what? This is stupid. Like, let's see what's going on. Let's like maybe like reset the computer. And then I just like looked, and I was like, oh, there's an update. And actually it said that when I turned the computer on, it was like, oh, there's an update. Would you like to do it? And I was like, no, not right now, because it was like, it might take a while. And I was like, I don't have a while, so I didn't want to do it. And so I was like, go away. And apparently, that was its way of being like, well, if you don't do it right now, you're not going to be able to do anything on your computer, yo. And how about you lead with that, Lead with, you're not going to be able to do anything on your computer, yo, unless you do this update. And then maybe I would know to do that. So I was really mad. I was really mad at that, because I was like, okay, fine, I'll do this update. I did the update, and guess what? My Wi-Fi worked. So yeah, I hate it. I hate it. And it's like, what is your deal, Windows? Like, why do you have to have so many windows? We don't all live in Seattle. Like, I'm not at a beach house. I don't need that many windows. Why are you always, making a new version? We didn't do the 3 thing. Anyway, but we gotta go. We gotta go look at what's new this week. Otherwise, this is gonna get lengthy. I don't like to edit. It's gonna take a trillion years to upload. And, I'll be bummed out about that. Anyway, yeah, I was not impressed. Not impressed at all. So, yeah, my advice to you is, I guess, do your updates. That's what they really want. Anyway, where are we showing you? Oh yeah, this. We're looking at the summons and what's new this week. And so actually, really, this is kind of all we really need to talk about as far as what is cool to pull. We've got this new VC from East Hourne, and let's go look at it. Let me make sure I do this right this time versus watch this spinning thing on the summon channel. All right, from East Hourne, we have a vision card that is featuring Queen Mashari, Righteous, and Adelard, and this seems to be mostly a card for Mashari. But first, let's go read about it. As the swordswoman Righteous, a newly joined member of Hourne's 2nd Division, Nitor, was reported to be a potential spy, Macherie took it upon herself to determine the truth of the matter with her own eyes. Upon summoning Rachis in an attempt to reconfirm her motivation for enlisting, Macherie hears what she had already been told, that Rachis fell in love with Adelard at first sight. Rachis's facial expression during this blunt declaration held not one shred of doubt. She then launched into a lengthy exposition of her love for Adelard, which Macherie decided to lend an ear to now that her suspicions had been quelled. The sun was setting, and Rachis had finally ceased her chatter, but only after a completely exhausted Macherie had said, that's enough, multiple times. Also, Rachis left by saying, I'd be happy to continue this later, maybe tomorrow? And it is said that Macherie has been avoiding Rachis for some time now. That's kind of funny. So once you ask, you have opened that can of worms, kind of a thing. I was always suspicious of Rachis. I didn't buy it at all. I thought it was really funny. Although I really love Adelard and totally get it. Like, he's totally crush-worthy from her perspective. But she was super suspicious. I don't know. That was I don't even know that I buy it now, but hey, she's professing her love. Macherie is so sick of it, so I guess that's saying something. Anyhow, the vision card itself will give missile attack resistance 24, dexterity up 28%, and area attack resistance up 24. This is a job VC. Gunners, monks, and let's see, gun, fist, and book peeps? No, not just book peeps. What is that? Yeah, you've got arithmetician in there, you've got cleric in there. I don't know. Those ones. The ones that we just looked at. I don't know. I can't click in on any of those things. Agility is up 8%. That's going to be a bestowed effect for the person wearing this card. As well as magic up 20%. Accuracy up 15 for Queen Macherie, regular Macherie, Rachis, and Adelard. And then attack up 20%, accuracy up 15 for Winter Macherie. So all the Macheries, all the time. There you have it. And I don't know about their jobs. You go read those jobs. It's not my job to tell you about the jobs, but they are there. You can go look at them. Is this card cool to pull? It's cute. I like the story. I think you really have to be somebody who's probably playing Earth, because you can slap this on. I think Macherie gets the benefit for this. Urel gets the benefit for this. Who else on Earth might like this? Oh, of course, Ruglia would get the benefits on that for being a gunner. So it's great, and you can also go look at the other elements and how this would help. And I think this really, really is for Queen Macherie. And so I don't know, cool to pull. I don't know. It's not cool to pull for me because again, we're heading into anniversary. There's going to be a lot of freebies coming our way. I would, again, I've said this before, like grab up the shards. But if you've got Queen Macherie, if you're running that cool little fun Earth comp, then absolutely, it's cool. It's cool because it's a fun little portrait. And now that I know the background and that Macherie's kind of dying inside as she stares at Righteous, I like it even more. So that's all I'll say on that. Other than the VC, yeah, we've got this rerun. We all get Tifa for free. She was the one I was saying that's really great. She can chain. That's fantastic. She's super useful that way. But again, I have her at 102 and she's doing that just fine for me. Whenever I need those missions in PvE, boom, bam, I take her with me and she delivers. So that's great. Cloud, he is going to get his 140. He is the golden boy of Final Fantasy, whether I like it or not. And so he is, going to continue to always get a lot of support and lightning because that's just how they work. Their love for the golden boy. And then, of course, we have sweet Aerith/Aerith. I've always been a fan of her character. She's, gorgeous design, quirky, fun character. And she's going to be, wonderful healer. Her MA2 is fantastic. Her master ability 2. And then, her 140 is going to be great as well. if you work a healer in, that's kind of tricksy to do sometimes. If you're talking about guild battle and whatnot. Oh, hold on, my computer. Let's just see if it. Well, nope, it's still recording. Lucky me. All right, so yeah, so she's a sweet girl. I like her. Barrett, I got him on my way to pulling her. Like I said, he's stuck at 79. I don't really regret that. I don't know how I'm going to really get him up to speed. You can see my viz. It's not fantastic in the amount of viz that it is. So I'm going to go into this anniversary probably stockpiling and looking forward to, for me, Reagan, who I'm super excited about, Fancy Howlett, things like that. But, you know, these are some great units, and they're going to be the first to get their 140s, along with Yuffie and Sephiroth, probably next week. So go ahead, and then of course they've got VCs here. This one goes with Tifa. It's great. It's going to be a mono wind card, and then we have Scorpion Sentinel, which is going to be your lightning card. If you get Cloud, you might want that. Also, you know, cool Esper attached to that card if you want that. So things to think about for sure. Of course, this card's still here, but I don't know. Through all these guys, okay, yeah. If you're new, if you've got some lightning people, Cloud's gonna be cool to pull for you because he's gonna get you there. This collab is gonna be here for 48 days, man. 48 days. These banners are up. Then even after that, the Mog shops are still gonna have their, you know, still buy their shards or whatever you have. Well, maybe, I don't know, don't quote me on that, but if one of these guys like works into your peep, if like you're a newer player and sorry, not into your peep but into your party, if one of these peeps works into your party, then yeah, for sure they're gonna be cool to pull because you have 48 days to build them, which is an awesome amount of time. Usually anybody can be built in that time, but then keep in mind that next week we have well, maybe next week, maybe the week after, we've got Sephiroth and Yuffie, so that's gonna be fire and dark for a lot of those of you who are so excited about Sephiroth. You'll have to decide, like, what do you want to do with your viz this week? So what am I gonna do with my viz this week? I'm gonna hold on to my viz this week. Nothing is cool enough this week for me to pull, so I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm gonna keep buying. I don't know, in this shop, I'm gonna keep buying these tickets. It's basically the replacement of a guild summons, just so that I have all of my options at the end of all this as to what exactly I want to do. So yeah, you can go ahead and get, like, you know, these tickets in there if you want, and for shards for 10 million gil, and then decide, you know, what you want to do from there. So we'll see. Kind of hoping the Shinra Bangle comes back, although it's not like I really want to be doing a Trials of Reckoning. No, I don't really, but it will be nice to finish that because mine is sitting at a +4. Where are you, Shinra Bangle? There you are. Yep, see, +4. But it's a nice one. It's like got the stuff, you know, got the stuff. Anyway, critical and all that stuff. But I'm embarrassed you're a +4 because, you know, such a snob. Anyway, so that's it. Cool to pull, I don't know, but yeah, go back and see how embarrassing your parties were last year. Whatever, all they were able to get done. Go, you know, stock your favorite players in War of the Vision and see what they've been up to and see how many times they've hopped around guilds, and if anybody ever deserted you, go find out where they landed and things like that. So it's like all the fun things that you can do on social media, I guess. Now you can do in War of the Vision, so congrats to that. Cheers. Now I don't do that. I'm not on social media anyway. So I don't know what I'm talking about, but that's cool. We got through this. I don't think I have to do any editing, which I'm super excited about. So I'm gonna go bump this up, and other than that, hey, thanks for hanging out, and as always, awkward goodbye and cheers.